Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out East 1 and 2, Chronicles Complete, Chronicles Complete Plus. I don't know what the name of this thing is. It's available on PC or your PSP. Or I think it's also on the PlayStation 4 if I remember correctly. I think I remember seeing this version on the store. Let's see here. Okay, well, let's just start, shall we? Play the Chronicles version. I don't think I like the complete version. The complete version's, I mean, this game has gone under a number of updates, and I was introduced to it first with the TurboGrafx 16 in North America, which to me is still the definitive version, but I'm always open to play new versions of this game. I've got a lot of memories of it, so let's check it out. Let's do easy. I don't know this game being super grindy. Light and Darkness, the disturbed and chaotic era. Ancient East vanished. Well, that's gotta suck. I don't know if I peed my pants or if they're just wet from the waves. Oh, good. You're awake. Don't strain yourself now. Your body is covered in bruises. So, you still hurting anywhere? Adol checked himself over. There was some pain, but nothing debilitating. Get some rest. You're in a clinic at Barbado Port. Hey, Dad. Is the stranger awake yet? Ah, Slav. You're early. How did the meeting go? Same as always. No real progress. Well, the patient's only just awoken. Glad to see you back among the living. Oh yes, where are my manners? My name is Bluto. I own and operate this clinic. This is my son, Slav. He found you collapsed on the beach and brought you here. We drove off the rabble that attacked you. It was a real close call. Adol told Slav his name and expressed his gratitude. Adol, eh? Good name. Don't recognize you, though. Where are you from? Adol explained that he journeyed from Promalok to Asteria by boat. My word, you came from overseas? Amazing. You're the first man I know of to get past the storm wall. What do you two think you're doing? Uh-oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up. I'll chew you up, Slav, if you keep making comments like that. The man's wounded, you know. Shouldn't you leave him be? He needs his rest. That's my Ayla, always keeping us in check. You make a good point, my dear. Yeah, okay, I'll stop talking his ear off. Rest up, Adol. But know this, I'm not done with you yet. Under the clinic's care, Adol recovered quickly. Several days later... Good morning, Adol. You seem to be in tip-top shape now. Still, you should probably take it easy for a bit, just in case. Well, I suppose a walk around town could do you some good. Just don't overexert yourself. For a boy your age to have slept so soundly, you must have quite a story to tell. Adol, the portside warehouse has become home base for the town's militia. Slav should be there. He can answer any questions you might have. Just be careful not to do too much too soon. Listen, Adol, there are some monsters outside town, so don't push your luck, okay? Manslayer. Well now, who might you be? I see. So you're the young man that Dr. Pluto has been looking after. You must have been through a lot. But you're looking very well. That's Pluto for you. There's a fortune teller who lives in Minia, to the north. She predicted the storm wall, the monsters, everything. If there's something you need to know, you should go visit her. She'll answer every question you could possibly have. Once you're feeling up to it, that is. Don't want your wounds reopening after all. Okay, same thing. Well, at least they have more than one thing to say, unlike the original games. Well, I think the first US release of these games was for the Master System. These little critters are called picards. They've been raised as livestock here for generations. Their meat is absolutely delicious, but they're real easy prey for monsters, so we raise them here where nothing can hurt them but us. Six months ago, monsters started showing up on the North Road. As a result, I haven't seen my friends in Minia for quite some time now. I wonder how they're doing these days. Minia's protected by city walls, so it's a safer place to be. Since the ships are all grounded, there's no work to be had at the harbor anymore. I'd been hoping to branch out into the silver trade, but that didn't work out exactly either. Bad luck all around. I guess a fisherman's life for me. Things were great 6 months ago. Huge trade ships were coming in constantly, and Barbado was flourishing. But these days, all we do is fish, fish, fish. I yearn for the way things were I'm not sure this town can survive on fishing alone. It's only been 6 months, and we're already in a pretty bad way. Slaff is working hard to keep the town safe, but in the end, he may just be kidding himself. Rather than live in fear of a monster attack, wouldn't it be better for everyone in Barbados to move to Minia? However hard we try, we're simply no match for the monsters. If they attack us, we're done for. Hey mister, did you come from the mainland? Isn't the storm wall really neato? I hope it stays forever. If it ever goes away, the girl next door will have to leave with her family. 3 cheers for the storm wall. It's what got me my girlfriend. This is the town where I was born and raised. It's my home. You can consider leaving this place. But my child's safety is paramount, so perhaps Minia, with its city wall, really is the place to be. One thing to say. Okay. My daddy always talks about leaving Asteria, but why would I leave when I have so many good friends here? Nah, I think I'm gonna go play with my friend next door. I came here because I heard I could make a tiny profit in the local silver trade. Now I just want to go home. Damn Stormwall. Maybe its stormy progeny all suffer uncomfortable bloating. Oh, I read that right. You're from the mainland as well, aren't you? What brings you to Asteria? At one time, Barbados was swimming in traders like myself, or like my husband, but they're all tired. But they all tried to go home and got swallowed up by the storms. I'm just grateful to have my family here with me, though. That's enough to keep me happy. You're going to Minia, no? Be careful of monsters wandering the plains. Why, if it isn't Adol, you okay to be moving around like that? Every time I stopped by, you were sound asleep. You must have been exhausted. So, heard any murmurings overseas about Asteria? I'd love to know what people are saying about us. Adol told Slaff he heard the land was cursed. Cursed, huh? That's not really true, but it is also not too far off. Guess we can't count on any support from the outside if they think we're cursed over here. We gotta take action. Anyway, I don't know a whole lot, but I'll gladly answer any questions I can. Ask away. Barbados. Barbados is the only port town in this area. It used to be just a small fishing village, until silver was discovered nearby. Then it boomed overnight. But ever since that storm wall showed up, no ships can get in or out. Our exporting days are over. So now it's just a fishing village again, for the time being anyway. At least everyone got some money from all the silver trade while it lasted, I guess. Asteria is a small island country. There are only a few towns here. Barbados, the walled city of Minia, and Zeptic village in the mountains. Not long ago, there was also a town called Raston, but it got wiped out by monsters after the mine closed. The place where I found you is called Whitehorn Beach. Mother of pearl pieces wash ashore there. Great place for a stroll, save for the monsters everywhere. What else? Oh yeah, Darm Tower, Asteria's claim to fame. Sort of. It just seems to kiss the clouds, doesn't it? On clear days, you can see it all the way from Promalock. There are other touristy spots, but they've been infested with monsters ever since the storm wall showed up. Damn thing really made life difficult for us. It appeared, let's see, about 6 months or so ago. The first storm started on a night when some trade ships carrying silver set out from Barbados. Buffeted by the storm, the ships were obliterated, washed ashore on Whitehorn Beach the next morning. We first thought it was an isolated incident, but the same fate's been met by every other ship since. That's how the storm wall got its start, and now we Asterians are pretty much trapped here. Most people just kind of resign themselves to their fate, but me? I'm too stubborn for that. When the storm wall appeared, monsters came with it. That's what attacked you that day on the beach. We call that particular species Rabel. Monsters first appeared on the road up to the mountain, but they began attacking the villages soon after. Barbados in particular was hit pretty badly. Minia seemed just as vulnerable, but they've got that wall around them, so they're much more secure. Zeptic was spared too, somehow. Supposedly kept the monsters out with some kind of mystical bell. We have nothing of the sort here, though, so we have to take up arms and defend the town ourselves. Alright, well, be sure to come back sometime. You're the one that Slaff rescued, aren't you? Fine red hair like yours is certainly a rarity here. So, you're Adol. Well, it's good to finally meet you. We watch the surrounding area from here. That way, if the demons try to mount an attack, we can see them coming and get ready for it. I doubt they'll attack during the day, of course, but 'tis better to be safe than sorry, you know? I've been fishing here for as long as I can remember. Since the stormwall appeared, my catch has been consistently bigger than ever. I believe one would call that a mixed blessing. It's totally wiped out our trade, but hey, at least we're not starving, right? It's locked. Before the stormwall appeared, this bar was always packed. I can handle being poor. I just really hate being bored all the time. I can't just sit around. Maybe I should ask Slaff to let me join the militia. Such stunning red hair. You must be Adol, no? Dr. Pluto told me all about you. As you can see, we're on a bit of a break right now. The stormwall is not conducive to tourism, after all. I can get you something to drink. To drink anyway, though, if you'd like. What say you? Watch out for the blue-headed demons out in the field. Be careless and you'll be dead. You're only human after all. If you're not sure about chances for survival, then run away. Run like the wind. Watch out for the... Oh, okay. Same thing. My son and his wife live in Minia. They keep asking me to go live with them, but they must be joking. This is my home. I could never leave here, no matter what the danger. At my age, I have no intention of finding a new home. Let's see this, Dr. Pluto. Slaff is well on his way to making the town's militia a force to be reckoned with. He's always been one to insist on shouldering everyone else's burdens. A real stubborn one. He never listens to a single word I say. He reminds me of someone else in this room. Adol, I know you're a strapping young lad and all, but please, don't overestimate yourself. We don't want you getting hurt again. Well, you do seem healthy enough to want to be up and about, but still, take care of yourself out there, okay? Hey, Adol, you're looking well. How are you adjusting to Assyrian life? You got an iron will, man. you may just be what we need. The storm wall has claimed so many lives, and it needs to stop. I assume you're looking to travel all through Hysteria, no? That's really a bad idea. You'll be eaten by monsters for sure. No good can come of it. Why not join the town militia instead? You sure got the guts for it. Aelol told me that he wanted to confirm Hysteria's current state with his own eyes. Yeah, I figured. I know your type. I doubt I could ever change your mind. You're a wild one for sure. It takes nothing short of a miracle to make it through the storm wall alive. This is my place. I know that, but it's not yours. No, Destiny's got bigger things in mind for you. Definitely. Yeah, about 8 games. Or soon be 8. Anyway, when you leave here, go north. Go north. We're just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Minia. Minia is Hysteria's largest city. You're sure to find some useful information there. Oh yeah, and take this with you. Consider it a parting gift. All of us militants carry these. They're small, but they get the job done. Haven't got much in the way of armor, but there's a good shop for that in Minia. Be sure to stop by when you can. Take care, and if you come around again, drop in. Still closed then. Alright, well, let's go chop some stuff up. Maybe. Let's chop something up first. Bomb system. Adol attacks enemies by running into them. His sword is swung automatically without pressing any keys or buttons. The success of his attack is determined by his trajectory and or the angle of impact. A head-on strike will likely cause Adol to take damage, but if the enemy is struck off-center or from an odd angle, attacks will prove useful or successful. Enemies can also be struck from behind or from the side with lower risk of resistance. Though this technique can backfire if Adol is pitted against an enemy with large amounts of health, since they will quickly turn their faces to the after. Don't attack head on, attack off center. Mister, are you a swordsman? Well, the fortune teller lady says... Well, the fortune teller lady has been looking for a traveling swordsman. Please go and see her. The fortune teller's house is in the southwest corner of town. You should go talk to her right away. On the other side of the northern pass, there's a huge bowl-shaped crater known as Baguio Badet. It seems to be where the thieves are coming from. I guess they made their hideout there. The city wall keeps the monsters out, but no such luck with the thieves. I'm Rhea, a poet and a troubadour. My priceless silver harmonica has been stolen, and I don't know what to do. I value it nearly as much as my own life. Up until now, I've been traveling in search of that perfect melody. I play ancient songs lost in the sands of time, dug from the depths of Asteria's long-forgotten past. But without my silver harmonica, I can nary play a single note. My big brother was a miner, but he got attacked by a monster in one of the tunnels and barely made it out alive. He tried to fight back using his pickaxe, but it didn't work out too well. Still, he made it, and that's what really counts, right? Hello, how may I help you? Let's talk to this, please. It's been quite busy in here ever since the monsters started showing up. People are always getting hurt. Dr. Claus went to make a house call in Septic Village since they have no medical facility or staff there. Take care of yourself. Where did I get hurt, you ask? In my own home, that's where. I was attacked. He hit me from behind, so I didn't see his face, but I'll bet anything it was one of those damn thieves. And he stole the silver shield that's been in my family for countless generations. I had it tucked away in a corner of my old storeroom. Probably wasn't worth much, but even so, it's the idea. Save me. This is no puppy. It's a ribble. First demons, then thieves. There's no peace around here anymore. The Picards. We must double down. Wild dogs in the field are called rebels. They're extremely fast, so take heed around them. I got surrounded by a whole herd of them, which is how I came to be in this state. I managed to slip away and run from to the big tree in the field. For some reason, the rebels turned back at that point. As a result, I'm still alive, and not too much worse for wear. But I do wonder what it is that drove them away. Either way, I owe my life to that tree, or to something in the air around it, or perhaps just divine mercy. My mother and grandfather say they want to go back to their old home, and they look so sad about it. When the bats are gone, can we go back to Rustin? The bats that come out from the mine at twilight aren't normal. They ferociously attack both humans and livestock. They were the primary culprits in the destruction of Rustin. The bats that came... We used to live in Rustin Village. Until the monsters raised it to the ground anyway. Not long ago, I saw a stranger in town wearing a black cape with a real peculiar pale blue glow to it. Maybe I was just seeing things. I don't know, but it still gave me the shivers either way. That Cape Man was the thief people have been talking about. Have you seen a one-eyed man around? His name is Donis. Damn fool, he's down and out. he's down and out right now, so he's been neglecting his work. He's run off somewhere to boot. Yeah, great. Look. Ah. Man, this is good stuff. Keep running around to that thing. Over here. You know that harmonica playing poet girl who hangs up on the ramparts? She's real pretty. That song of hers is real pretty. It's mesmerizing. Haven't heard it in a while though. Just looking at her is a real feast for my eyes, but my ears are getting starved. Welcome. Oh my, a stranger. Don't worry, traveler. The city of Minya is a safe haven from the monsters. You have nothing to worry about here. Don't worry, traveler. New face. From whence did you come, sir? Barbato, you say? Ah, you're the lad who crossed the storm wall, then. I heard about you from the members of the Barbato militia when they came here on their rounds. Sorry if I sounded a bit suspicious when I asked where you were from. Lately there have been a lot of break-ins, so I thought maybe you were casing my establishment. My name's Garrick. I've been hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. Will you have a drink with me? Yeah, sure. Ain't learned much about the crooks, but I did find out that long ago there were rhoda trees in Asteria. Never heard of a rhoda tree before? Its seeds are said to be one of the finest delicacies in the world. I'd love to taste one, just once, before I die. I don't suppose you've come across any, have you? Would you hear out a humble patron of this fine watering hole? Yeah, sure. Somewhere in this general area, I lost a beautiful sapphire ring I purchased as a gift for my wife. Without it, I feel as if I can't even face her. Damnable thieves, I'll wager this is their doing. Have you visited the fortune teller's house? She may be young, but she's good. If you're ever in need of advice or guidance, she can always set you on the right path. I'm Asteria's foremost tour guide. Or at least I used to be. I passed the storm wall and all the monsters have driven me right out of business. There was once an odd old man who wanted to tour the mountain ruins. This was before the storm wall. He seemed to be a scholar and said he planned on investigating Darn Tower. I hope he's okay. I used to work in the silver mine, but 6 months ago, the tunnels were overrun by monsters. It's all because of those damn dumb monsters that I got nothing to do but drink up, and out. That poor old man I parted ways at the old shrine. I wonder if he's even still alive. Yeah, fortune teller. Yeah, guess I'm pushing. The path around town walls is pretty narrow. Transporting silver to Barbato Port was a pain even before the storm wall. As a result, we considered erecting a south gate, but we don't want to compromise the wall structure, you know. The path Since the monsters started showing up, all the children are prohibited from leaving the city. They look like they've grown tired of being cooped up here, but what else can we do? It's for their own good. My mother lives by herself in Barbato. I keep trying to tell her to move in with me since it's so much safer inside the city walls, but she won't listen. I know she doesn't want to leave her lifelong home, but is it really worth the risk? My grandpa often tells me Assyrian fairy tales. My favorite one is the one about the silver sword used to defeat the army of monsters a long time ago. We're very fortunate to have Dr. Claus in our city, whose potions really hit the spot. Anytime there's an emergency, he's always there in a flash. He's a true hero to us all. But because he's always off on house calls, he's rarely at the clinic. I saw this really scrumptious-looking man the other day. Real debonair, too, with his black cape. When he looked at me, I swear I was scared out of my mind. His eyes were almost inhuman. You're not too bad yourself, actually, but you might be a little young for what I have in mind. Monsters started attacking. A lot of people moved from Rostam to Barbados Port. And yeah, many of us protected by walls, but we can't just shut ourselves out away in here. We've got to fight back. Not just monsters either, but thieves too. I swear, it's one thing after another. Minia has an ancient history. Supposedly its walls were built a very long time ago. It's like a miracle that people back then could build huge stone ramparts like this. Makes you wonder how they managed it. On a day like this, when the weather's good, you can see Darm Tower clear as anything from the town's ramparts. It's amazing that our ancestors were able to build a tower that stretches up beyond the clouds. Go up the mountain road from the North Village and you'll reach Darm Tower. The thieves are based out of there, though, so take heed. Ever since the silver mine on the mountain was closed, the cost of everything has risen so dramatically. Still, it's not like we could actually sell any of our silver goods, what with the storm wall and all. And needs have to come before wants, you know. Ah, welcome. I've got some very good swords here, same kinds of militia members use. But I've also got even better swords for real combat. Why not take a peek? The longsword is well suited to combat, fitting a true swordsman. Its workmanship is top class. 2,000 gold sound? Oh, 2,000 gold sound. You have to be careful when fighting monsters. Never approach them head on. That's suicide. If you strike from the side or the back, even the toughest enemy can be taken down easily. Let's buy some armor first. Let's think about this. Right yours. Ah, welcome. Offense is a great luxury, but defense is an absolute necessity. As such, proper armor is vital. They say the best defense is a good offense, but if the situation gets ugly, offense won't matter one whit. It's made of knitted chain, easy to move around in, and well ventilated, so it's not just to slow cook its wearer. Oh, sure. Thank you, use it well. Small shield. The small shield is made of reinforced wood. It's light and easy to use. Yeah, sure. It's you? You are not from Mysteria, correct? Did you come here by crossing the storm wall? Goddesses, thank you. I've waited so long for this day. You are the one whom I've been seeking. Truthfully, I must beg a favor of you, swordsman. Tell me, are you familiar with the Book of Ys? Nope. Ys was the name of an ancient kingdom that existed here ages ago. The lost history of the land is written within the books of Ys. It is unknown, however, who actually inscribed their words. But the 6 books detail the reason for Ys's fall from grace. My crystal ball tells me that one of the books is in the mountain shrine. Swordsman, will you seek the books? Yeah, sure. You will? Swordsman, you are truly the man I've been seeking. Thank you very, very much. Please take this with you. It will show you the way within the shrine. Sarah's crystal has been given. First, please visit Jeba in the village of Zeptic. She is my aunt. She knows a great deal about the history of Ys. I am certain she will be of aid to you. Septic Village is to the northeast, just outside Minia. You'll pass through it on the way to the shrine. First, please visit Jebba in the village of Zeptic. Yeah, great. Level up. He's pretty vicious. I mean, he makes his enemies explode. Not nice like Link is. North, Septic Village. Last line. Minia's in a bad way, but these have been on a rampage there lately. Guess it's because that's where all the rich folks live. Out in the western fields, there are 2 giant trees. One is toward the south, the other is west of the old mine. When I was young, I used to go out and pick delicious fruit all the time. I wish I could do that again. Have you been to the lake shore? It's so pretty. You should go see it for yourself sometime. The pier especially is the perfect spot for basking in the sun. But you gotta go early or someone else will beat you to it. Oh, I had to pick the one that talks the most. When I was young, I used to archive historical documents. One of them tells of 2 goddesses who saved the country from a great cataclysm. If such goddesses truly existed, we wouldn't have to live in fear of those accursed monsters. I'd like to think that if the monsters are real, then surely the goddesses are too. Out of the blue, the Thieves' Den was established next to Darm Tower. Our hero was built there to block up the entrance. Not that I mind having thieves between me and that accursed tower, but why? Why would they set up such a place? Or why would they set up in such a place? Monsters, thieves, honestly don't know which is worse. How about thieving monsters? Up this morning, my husband Ludo was gone. He was probably sleepwalking again. Where on earth could he be this time? I hope he hasn't wandered too near the monster's nesting grounds. Ludo's disappeared again. How can he be so thoughtless? He can be so thoughtless sometimes. His lovely wife is quite worried about him. I wish I had a cute girlfriend who was worried about me if I suddenly vanished. He's acting quite suspect. He keeps wandering around the village, muttering something under his breath. Something about giving the thieves everything he owns and hoping that's enough. What is that all about? A strange old woman named Jebba lives in this village. When I was young, she told me all about the history of Asteria. Long ago, there was this bigger, lovelier country ruled by 2 goddesses. If you're looking to hear more, you should talk to her. I'm sure she'll be happy to prattle on about it to someone new. Back in my mining days, I once came across an old chamber filled with light, and therein I saw the most beautiful statues of 2 goddesses. It felt sacred, like I was looking at the guardian spirits of the mine. Since then, we miners have been praying every day. One day, one of the goddess statues just disappeared, without a trace. We all took that to be an omen, but what does it mean? The other statue was holding a big black pearl. You should still be down there with all the monsters, but I'm not about to go check. Sarah's crystal. I see. So you're the swordsman Sarah has been seeking all this time. You intend to find the Book of East within the shrine, do you? I believe you'll be needing this key then. Shrine key has been obtained. The ruins atop the mountain were once known as Solomon's Shrine. If one of the Books of East is there, it will no doubt be somewhere in the shrine's lower level. The entrance to the lower level is well hidden, but that crystal should show you the way. Virtually anything may await you in there, however. Make certain you're well prepared before you go. Everyone hates the Thieves Guild, but their leader, Goban, is a really great man. Once, when I was under attack, he came to my aid. Saved my life, he did. If you ever get the chance, you should really talk to him. You should keep away from the shrine on the mountain. They say it's haunted by hooded ghouls. Those who enter the shrine are doomed never to return again. I saw a very suspicious-looking man wearing a black cape earlier. He was in an awful hurry. Ran right out of town to the north. There's nothing up there but monsters and thieves. I wonder if he fell into either category. He certainly could have with how overtly sneaky he was acting. If you ask me, it's trouble. With so many elderly people here, we're sitting ducks if the ghouls should come knocking. Though we haven't been attacked yet, not even once. Supposedly all thanks to the village's treasure, the silver bell. If that bell's sound keeps monsters away, well, then that bell is my new best friend for sure. Oh, young man, where did you come from? Ah, from Barbados. You know Dr. Pluto then? Good, good. I have something to tell you, but you must promise you will not let the villagers know about it. Will you keep this conversation between us? Yeah, sure. This village's charm and protection, the silver bell, has been stolen by thieves. I desperately wish to get it back. If worse comes to worse, I'll pay any price the thieves may ask. Will you negotiate with them on my behalf? I'd ask the villagers, but they simply mustn't know of this. Sure, yeah. You'll do it? Thank you so much. The thieves' den is north of the village, on the mountain road. If you meet their leader, please tell him that I'll pay whatever price he asks for the bell. I'm counting on you, young sir. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching East 1 and 2 Complete. I think it's what the package is called on Steam. Again, you can pick this up on various platforms. PSP, PlayStation 4. I don't think I saw it on the Xbox One store. I don't believe so, but it may be there. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.